William Marshall is a friend of mine. I've known him now a long, long time. And when I was in hospital, he said he'd come to see me when I get home. As I lay in that bed all alone, he'd call me up on the telephone, and no matter what, kinda help me through the day. He'd be talking, him and I. He said there's one thing I'd love to do before I die. I'd love to own myself a bluebird trailer. But I knew there was one, an old friend of mine. I hadn't seen him in a long, long time. I said, when you come back, he's going to Doran. Well, he loaded the van, put on his coat, got his family ready and he hit the road. Very soon he was on the road to dear old Ireland. I heard a beep and then I heard a roar. It was him outside the door. I said, come on in and sit down, you're already here. Then the music started, we started singing. The keyboard was going. We had a few drinks and passed the night away. My boys were playing the old guitar. Young T-Man joined in the bar. We danced and rocked the night away. Next morning we went out to Arthur Purcell's place. Bits and pieces everywhere. Arthur does the markets and Applebay Fair. Well, we had a joke and then we had the crack. William said, where's the trailer? Arthur said, down the back. You can only take it if you buy the Ghost Charlie and all. Well, we got it pumped and standing straight. We went out through Arthur's gate. Arthur said, she's your baby now. Well, we got a little bit down the road. Them two old wheels couldn't take the load. We broke down opposite the tire centre. Well, we got it fixed then and there. We were on the road to Old Kildare. Back to my place for another night at the crack. Teeman and the boys, they were in the back. They were having the best of crack. They drove us mad, we couldn't wait to get back home. Well, I left the county Kildare and we had plans to go to Applebay Fair, but the car broke down and left me stranded. So we spent a while in William's place and there were shepherd's huts everywhere. We had the crack and passed the time away. Through his Uncle T-Man, the two of us met. They were going through my songs on the internet. Well, they love the old accordion and the country sound and the accordion playing all around. And if I ever go out dealing, there's one thing I'll never do, and that's buy an old bluebird trailer.
I just come from Moulin, I drove into Yolin. The two brewers was lively that night. In walked young Stevie, Reuben and Levy, and somebody wanted to fight. When the drinks finally hit 'em, said Levy, let's get 'em, and they made the mad dash across the floor. The chairs started flying, and the Travies were crying, then came a loud knock on the door. Was the gaffers all standing outside? Four big red faces, hobnails and braces, and the travellers were still in this fight. They was killing each other that night. At 2 in the morning, down at the station, they all staggered in one by one. In walked young Stevie, Reuben and Levy was holding a gun. At 4 in the morning, the old sergeant was yawning when the final statement was read. With tears in his eyes from hearing such lies, he rapped up on the desk and he said, "Geelong, now get out of me sight. You're driving me crackers, you're nothing but knackers, and tomorrow you'll pay for this night. You wish you hadn't had started that fight. The next Monday morning in Maidstone Crown Court, the travellers they sat back to back. And there was Stevie, Reuben and Levy, and over the back Uncle Jack. Well, they was all fined a fiver by a judge called Conniver, and they all jailed out once again. They said, what we'll do, we'll have us a few. They went back in the Brewers again. Oh, the Brewers was lively that night, singing with Stevie, dancing with Levy, and the travellers was all getting tired. Yes, the Brewers was lively that night, and the children was making the sight.
I'm praying in California, so the grapes can grow, they can make more wine. I'm sitting in a honky in Chicago. I have a broken heart and a woman on my mind. I asked the man behind the bar to play the jukebox, and the music takes me back to Tennessee. When they ask who's the fool in the corner crying, they say, little old wine drinker me.
I came here last week from down in Nashville, 'cause my baby left for Florida on a train. I thought I'd get a job and just forget her, but in Chicago a broken heart is still the same. I matched a man behind the bar for the jukebox, and the music takes me back to Tennessee. When they ask who's the fool in the corner crying, I say, a little old wine drinker of me. I say, a little old wine drinker of me.